Welcome back to Income Insight. Today's video is like a real-life thriller. No guns, no masks, no bank vaults. Yet $81 million disappeared from Bangladesh Bank in one of the biggest cyber robberies in history that will break down. When a hack happened to the hackers' warehouse, they transferred the money where the money is now. And is there any chance Bangladesh will get the money back? Let's get started. 1. When the hack happened, the story begins in February 2016. It was a normal Friday night for most people in Dhaka, but inside Bangladesh Bank, something was already wrong. Months earlier, hackers secretly infiltrated the bank systems. They installed malware and silently observed how the bank operated. Then, on the night of February 4, 2016, the hackers made their move. They used the bank's SWIFT system, the system used for international money transfers, to send 35 fake transfer requests to the Federal Reserve Bank in New York. Their goal? To steal $951 million. But thankfully, most of the requests were flagged. Still, 5 transfers went through. That alone was $101 million, and out of that, $81 million was never recovered. 2. Who were the hackers? So who were these cyber criminals? Investigations by the FBI, Interpol, and cybersecurity firms pointed to one group: the Lazarus Group. This is not an ordinary group of hackers. They're believed to be connected to North Korea, working for the country's cyber operations. Lazarus Group is known for the Sony Pictures Hack WannaCry ransomware attack, international cryptocurrency thefts. They are highly organized, extremely skilled, and operate like a digital military unit. Evidence showed that the malware used in the Bangladesh Bank heist matched Lazarus Group's past attacks. This made the case one of the first major state-sponsored international cyber robberies in banking history. 3. How the money was transferred. Now let's talk about how the money actually moved. The hackers sent SWIFT messages from Bangladesh Bank's account to the Federal Reserve in New York. The messages instructed the transfer of the money to accounts in the Philippines. These accounts were opened at RCBC Bank, the Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Once the money reached those accounts, it didn't stay there. It was quickly withdrawn and sent through a chain of remittance companies, foreign exchange houses, and finally, casinos in Manila. Why casinos? Because at the time, the Philippines had no money laundering laws for casinos. This made the money harder to trace. Billions of pesos were gambled, exchanged, and moved until the trail grew cold. It was one of the most clever money laundering operations ever seen. Point 4. Where is the money now? So where is the $81 million now? The short answer: most of it is gone. But here's the breakdown. Around $15 million was recovered from casinos and remittance agencies. About $66 million is still untraced, meaning it vanished into the global financial system. Some of it may have been converted into chips and cashed out, moved to offshore accounts used for illegal international activities, or transferred to North Korean government programs. Investigators say it's nearly impossible to track the remaining amount because the money moved through dozens of accounts and foreign networks. 5. Who was responsible in Bangladesh? While foreign hackers were behind the attack, several internal issues in Bangladesh made the heist easier. For example, critical computers had no firewall, security systems were outdated, printers that printed SWIFT confirmations were malfunctioning. Staff discovered the hack one day late. There were also questions about negligence at the bank and whether insiders might have helped unknowingly. This led to resignations, investigations, and major changes to Bangladesh Bank's cybersecurity structure. 6. Can Bangladesh get the money back? The big question: will Bangladesh ever get the $81 million back? Here's the reality. The Philippine government has returned around $15 million, and more cases are ongoing. Bangladesh has filed lawsuits against the RCBC Bank in the Philippines for negligence. Some cases are still in court, meaning Bangladesh might receive more compensation. But experts believe only a small portion might ever be recovered. The large chunk that was laundered through casinos may never be found. If North Korea was involved, repayment becomes almost impossible. So while there is hope for partial recovery, the full amount is unlikely to return. Ending the Bangladesh bank heist isn't just a robbery story. It's a warning to the entire world about cybersecurity, about state-sponsored attacks, and about how even the largest financial institutions can be vulnerable, from a simple malware file to $81 million disappearing. This incident remains one of the most shocking cybercrimes in history today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Income Insight for more deep financial stories and global economic breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.